Welcome to CEB's Family Law Hub, the first and only research platform built specifically for California family law attorneys. When you first log in, you may be taken to the OnLaw Pro homepage. All Family Law Hub subscriptions include access to our full primary law database and newsfeed, which you can find here in the OnLaw Pro module. If you have the Family Law Hub Plus Practitioner or Family Law Navigator plans, you can also access your secondary sources and practitioner content within this module. To learn more about how to utilize OnLaw Pro in your practice, find our OnLaw Pro onboarding playlist in the CEB Resource Center or on the CEB YouTube channel. To make the most of your Family Law Hub subscription, however, you will want to make your way to the Hub itself using the navigation menu in the upper left corner. Once in the Hub, we recommend bookmarking this page for one-click access in the future. With the Family Law Hub as your new home base, you now have all relevant research, authority, and updates compiled together in one place. The first thing you'll see is a curated collection of CEB news articles written by attorneys and legal journalists. Broadly, CEB news articles cover breaking legal news, the latest legal analysis, practice management content, and long-form reporting. Within the Hub, we tailor the newsfeed to only include the articles that will be of interest to you as a family law attorney, keeping you focused on the recent developments and current events that could impact you and your clients. You can find news articles covering all practice areas back in the OnLaw Pro module. Under Cases of Interest, you have a continuously updated list of the newest appellate decisions affecting family law and litigation. We've highlighted the holdings and tagged the practice area so you can stay on top of relevant legal developments in a matter of seconds. These case updates also appear in your inbox on a weekly basis. You will see the following abbreviations in our holdings. You can also find this list in the CEB Help Center at help.ceb.com. If there are any abbreviations in our holdings that are not clear, please contact our customer support team, who will work with our content attorneys to help you sort it out. Note the TrueCite flag next to the case names. They are most useful on cases that have been referenced in subsequent published opinions, where they offer at-a-glance insight on whether the case is still good law. For an in-depth look at our case citator, find our TrueCite video in this playlist. Once you're up to date, thanks to selected news and cases of interest, dive into your research by entering a query, browsing our content, or using the quick links along the right. To learn more about how to research most effectively within the Hub, our next video in this playlist covers browsing and utilizing our advanced search capabilities. Once you're in your research and reading through the content on our platform, you'll see that all cited primary law is hyperlinked. When you click on a code or case citation, the primary law appears in the lower right corner of the screen to help you maintain your focus on the research. When you're done reviewing the primary law, you can either open it fully to its own browser tab, minimize it to the bottom of the screen as an easy reference, or close it completely. We've also hyperlinked each time one of our secondary sources is cited. Clicking on those links, however, will take you to that practice guide completely. We recommend opening it in a new browser tab to avoid losing your spot on the current page. A note for those of you with the Family Law Hub or Family Law Hub Plus Attorneys briefcase plans. When browsing or searching, you will see a lock symbol next to the practitioner and secondary source content. To preview our secondary sources, you can browse through the titles and view their full tables of contents, including all subsections. To preview the practitioner content beyond the resource names, you will need to contact a CEB sales representative. Previewing the out-of-plan content can give you a clear idea of leveling up to Family Law Hub Plus Practitioner or Family Law Navigator will give you the information and resources you need. The remaining videos in this series will cover using the Hub for effective research, sharing, saving, and resuming your research, our case citator, TrueCite, and an intro to our various content types. Because not every attorney or firm needs every tool, not every video will be useful to you based on your Family Law Hub subscription. To confirm which plan you are on and therefore know which videos will be useful, use the avatar in the upper right corner of any page to get to your personal account. Then click Plans and Purchases in the left column. You can learn more about what else you can do within your personal account in our OnLaw Pro platform introduction video. Whichever plan you're on, the Family Law Hub will simplify your practice by compiling and curating cases, statutes, rules, and news in one place. No more juggling tools or double-checking sources. If you haven't already, log in and start saving time today.